Yeah. Hello? What?
Hello and welcome to this Warno 1v1 game. Today we've got ThreeSix playing Northeast German, and he's going up against Mr. X underscore Mr. Y underscore PL playing as 76Y. We're on Vertigo Duel today. These two divs I think are both overpowered, so I guess they cancel each other out. 76Y, very, very strong early game, and then you switch into air spam to kill all enemy tanks for the rest of the game. 9th Panzer Division, relatively weak early game. Pretty weak early game, actually. But then you just never run out of tanks. So we'll see how it goes. Looking at the deployments, we've got Mr. X here, and he's just doing a full-on rush. He's got airborne forward deployment. Ninth doesn't have a single airborne forward deployed unit, so it's going to be really tough for Ninth here. So he's got Conkers going here. It's worth noting that red is on the good side of the map here. It's a good side for several reasons. The first one is this Conkers can go here and shoot down this road at the start. Blue can't do that to red. And you can put one here and shoot down this road at the start. Blue can't do that to red. Boris is way easier to defend than Anna because you can put somebody up here and shoot down here. Blue can't do that to red, etc, etc, etc. And once you lose Boris, if you were to lose Boris, I haven't seen this game, right? You can fall back to here. Whereas once you lose Anna, if you were to lose Anna, etc., etc., there is no fallback position. You basically have to start coming in this way and going that way. On this side, basically, yeah, I mean, if you take this, you shoot down there. If you take this, you shoot down there. It's a rough one for blue. It is quite imbalanced. Furthermore, you know, this forest here, if red gets to here, he can shoot down this whole reinforcement road. And whereas if blue gets to here, he can shoot here, which is not that fantastic. So anyway, Conker's going to here, backed up by an Igla, and he's bringing it in the Zenitchik, which is an Igla transport, very cost-effective Igla transport. It's a little truck with a single Igla on it. BMD2, 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 and this is another reason why these airborne divisions are so good. The BMD2s, there's no Conkers BMD2. They've all got Conkers, so this is just really strong. Because it's got a Conkers. The thing is, it's got bad stealth and it's only got 2 armor and it's not got smoke, so it can be taken out relatively easily. So yeah, command 1 going for, I would hope, Paul, yes, and then he's going to presumably take it to Boris, but he's unloading it here, which, I don't know, might slow him down a little bit. And then, yes, forward deployed gun truck AA, and he's just literally just fast-pathed that down there, and he's going to see how far it gets, I guess. He's also going for mid, sort of similar story here, so Luaz ATGM car going to here. Gaz going to the middle forest, and a Desant Spetsrazvedka. In the Razvedka BTRD with the grenade launcher and the smoke, pretty effective vehicle. I used to not rate it, but these grenade launchers, they are too strong. I'm slowly coming to that opinion. This thing is like SAS. It's got an Igler instead of a Stinger, but it's 10 men, and it's very expensive, but it is a very good squad. On the right, he's going for Dimitri in centre as well, so Conkers get into there. BMD2, 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 and then another AA, forward deployed AA platforms just going all over the place. Switch into his opponent's deployment. I think he's recognised, okay, probably not going to win against all the forward deployed stuff, so he's just got 3 Avkleerlers here. 1 going for centre, 1 going for this house here, not even trying for Dimitri, and 1 going here. He's not even trying for this middle middle area. A lot of people say they should put a zone here. They shouldn't. I really like the idea of it, because this is a very strong part of the map. There doesn't actually need to be a zone there for this to be useful. So I like it. What I'd love to see is a zone here and a zone here. But, Anyway, so he's like, okay, whatever, I guess I'll just go hard in on Anna and try and defend here and then potentially push up, I assume, to Boris, because he's got a lot there. munitions, and then presumably that cub is going there as well. Yes, so cub, and then supply for the cub. Always buy the supply for the cub, because it just runs out of that round straight away. It'll fire 2 at any plane, and you've only got 3. So 1 enemy plane, and then you're no longer at full capacity, because next time you're only going to shoot 1 missile. And, you know, then you're going to have literally nothing. Mortar for smoke, you love to see it. I'm liking that a lot. And then Malyuka, and then some BMP2s, and then legit 4 T-72s. Very, very cost-effective. Too cost-effective, really. A Shilka in case a Helo shows up. So the Shilka-Cub combo. Shilka deals 1 damage to plane, Cub deals 9 damage to plane. Very effective. And yeah, the command variant of the tank. So we'll see what happens. This mod dispersed forward deployed force. Although he does actually have a significant number of units coming over here. Or the big punch. Right, so they're off, and it's time for me to thank the generous channel joiners, generously joining the channel as of February 14th. They're going to stop paying me to do the PhD, and I haven't finished the PhD yet, and I'm not going to be finishing on February the 14th. So this will be my sole source of income. So yeah, thanks to you guys, I've built up some savings, and I'll be able to coast it out for a few months. After I finish the PhD, I'd like to take a few months break to work on my video game, which the channel members will get for free. I mean, they're paying for the membership, right? If they fill out the survey on the members exclusive videos, they do need to fill that out. And yeah, the video game, it's like Crazy Taxi, but you've got your own level editor, so it's like mission based as opposed to you just drive around one big town, and also you run people over as opposed to taking them from A to B. But apart from that, it's like Crazy Taxi. And yeah, I'm really interested to see how this goes, because generally I would advise players on Blue's side to not go for Boris, because it's so difficult to take. You know, you get an ATGM there, you get an ATGM there, you get an ATGM there, you get ATGMs here, and it's just impossible. And so if I was Blue, I would have held Anna with a little bit and actually gone for center, because it's quite easy for an armored push at the start to take center, because you know these buildings are all exposed, so you can get around here and shoot them all. You can get around here and shoot them all. There's not really anywhere to hide. Mr. X there driving into the Aufklär, although you see how powerful this is. It's like the best bag in the game, and it's... I don't know. Yeah. So, Conquer shoots the enemy as they come in, as we spoke about, that side disadvantage there. But, yeah, if you keep moving, you can usually make it through. It's just people tend to panic. AT plane purchase takes out the ZSU. Really annoying thing to deal with, because you can't send a helicopter on it because it's a really good anti-helo. So the T-72s have taken out a couple of units so far, although there's a BMD-2 here as well, and he's not got the recon. I forgot to mention that. If you want to do a push like this, you need recon, because you can't see this Conkers. But I guess that's what the smoke's for. He's just smoked it off. So the question is, where's the Conkers here, right? But yeah, he loses a T-72, but 3 BMD-2s have died. But yeah, he still can't see this. Oh no, I think he sees it now. So he's got to turn and fight. He's going to get side shot. Ooh, oh, no, he turned and fought there. And the double ATGM takes him out. 120mm working here. Mr. X, he's gone for... Ooh, this is not good purchasing. The enemy's coming for you, right? And he's got smoke. So you need things that are going to get there fast, and you need them to be close range. You do not need 2 BMD-2s and 3 Conkers. I can understand getting a Conkers so you can put it here. But, you know, basically these purchases would have made more sense 2 minutes ago. And then now he's buying even more ATGMs. This is not the play. The enemy's coming in close. He's actually already there. And you need close range stuff. Really liking this smoke mortar from ThreeSix. Somebody's been watching Hippie YouTube videos. You love to see it. Good smoke mortarage there. And these T-72s are going to clean house, man. Because as soon as they see these guys, because of the ranges involved, the ATGM's not going to help you. Thing is, this is in the wrong place. If it was slightly forwards, he'd be shooting that. This has to smoke. It's not the T-72. It's going to go down there, get stunned. No, it survives that volley. Will it smoke now? No, it's not smoking. There we go. But yeah, if these were here, that would have gone a bit differently. But yeah, this army is not meant for taking back this zone. You need close range stuff, and you need smoke and stuff. So not looking great for the 76Y player. Generally, a 76Y you want to take ground early and then spend the rest of the game stacking ATGMs and messing everybody up by stacking ATGMs. But we haven't actually seen that here. Blue has held his own. But you see that, like, Blue had to do all that just to make the tick even. And even then, Red can just fall back here. So the map isn't fair. And that makes me wonder, like, why take out why take out things like loop, like, and two ways? Like, they're a bit imbalanced. But this is a pretty imbalanced map. And the more I play it, the more convinced I am that Red just has a huge advantage on this map. Because, look, if Red had taken this, there's no nice forest to fall back to. There's no big hill that overlooks it all, right? You've got this, but you can hide behind these houses. If you're here, you can't hide anywhere. You literally see everything. So, I don't know, what's next? So, yeah, Blue is now throwing in a bunch of infantry to hold the breach. You see he's gone for the cheaper transports to get more infantry in there. He does need to get this supply up. LGBT2 purchase to try and take out the T-72s. And what, you saw that, right? Shilka dealt 1 damage, Cub dealt 9 damage. So, pretty unlucky first Cub shot hitting, but it does be like that sometimes. This is going to be interesting. And really, what Blue needs to be doing right now with his smoke is smoking over here. Stopping all this from shooting him, and getting a recon up here so we can see these conkers. Bailed out crit on his T-72, that's bad news. Basically, a bailed out crit is what happens when you're a really bad player. It has a 0.5% chance of happening from any attack, and it just immediately renders your vehicle useless. So useless, in fact, that even spectators can't click on it. And you've got to repair it. You've got to put 500 supply into that. So this thing should be immediately sent over there, and he should be firing his smoke at this thing if he's not going to use it on anything else. Because if you're Red, you should be hitting this with artillery or a plane. Although I understand he can't really afford artillery or a plane right now. So he's buying some more AA. I mean, so these... So that's 100. That's 220 points of AA. I think he'd be better off buying fighters. Although, well, MiG-31 is not cheap, so maybe not. But yeah, Blue's managed to hold this. Now he needs to get these Motschützen into these houses and stuff. And yeah, he needs to secure his flanks, which he is doing. So the Euro gets sent to the T-72. And I believe it takes 500 supply to sort it. And yeah, Mr. X here, he's got his BMDs in a good position. Almost got that Cub there. Although, yeah, it's not got good stealth, right? You need Conkers or something. So I think it's smart for ThreeSix to clear out the side. So he's cleared out this side, and now he needs to clear this mid part out. I don't know if he knows that the enemy's up there. And he's finally got some recon so he can see this Conkers. And yeah, you'd want to be seeing the Motschützen get into the edge of this. You want one here as well, like back here somewhere. Or you can use the helicopter for the same solution. Yeah, he's got coverage there, that's fine. So what's he shooting now? Okay, he's just hitting that. And Red's got to build up. But what Blue should now be doing, yeah, is defend here. And come push this out. Come push this out. Come push this out. And that's how it's done. And yeah, if you're Blue as well and you want to defend this better, you've got to take this. In fact, yeah, looking at it, this isn't something I usually do. I'll be honest, I don't play the game as much as I should do these days. Just don't have the time with the PhD, you know. So yeah, what Blue should be doing is getting to here, because yeah, if you take this, then you're actually, like, you stop the enemy from supplying over here. Like, you see all his reinforcements coming in over here as well, which is very, very effective. So I can understand that, but yeah, it's just so difficult to hold on to Boris as Blue. Comparing to, if you're holding on to Anna's easy peasy, you just put some there, right? Put a couple guys in here, and you sweep down here to make sure that he can't get in, and then now there's a nice big flat field between you and your enemy. Here, this massive hill here really does make life difficult. So, Motshots there, doing their best, but getting shot. I mean, there's a lot of ATGMs out here. These BRDM2 Conkers are reasonably effective tools. Apparently, I was speaking to somebody who knows about these things, and apparently the VDV don't actually get this vehicle. So they just shouldn't have them. It's pretty funny, actually. But yeah, he's got the Motshutsen in here. Motshutsen beat Desant Niki, but, you know, you get some Afghansky in here or something. Red's not really using smoke. I mean, it's difficult if the enemy's just got a bunch of fire support here, right? And, you know, he should have at least something in these houses. Like a Conkers in that house or whatever. Then for Red to get in, yeah, you gotta take this and then take this and then take that, and use smoke to cut off this fire support, because you've just got this wall of pain here. So you smoke in front of it, and then you can sort of run in with some close range stuff. Like Desant Niki, you've got good AT, so decent bombing run there, but no, you should be evacing that really. Because of this hill, it's not dropped all its bombs, so it's going to try and come back around for another pass. He needs to smoke this. This is so dead. Okay, apparently not. I guess they must have left LOS or something. But yeah, just the swarm of red here is really ruining Blue's plans. You know what Ninth really should be buying here is a Napalm MLRS. This is like the best time ever to use it in any ranked map ever. You just Napalm MLRS of that, and everything in here dies, and you can hit the stuff in the open as well. As it stands, he's just being overwhelmed. Like, he's trying to clear this stuff out, but look, he's losing his defenses here. I do like sending the Motshutsen in and seeing what's what. And he's got the helicopter here as well, which will shoot people as they come in. He really needed something in here, like a Conquer's team in here, just to use that stealth to shoot the guys as they... I mean, look at all that. I should all be getting shot, really. Conquer's team would be shooting that. And I saw that he tried to get over here, but he just got shot as he tried to pass this gap. If you get a Conquer's to here, it can shoot people coming down, but he's not actually got this, so he's dismounted stuff here. And these need to be lined up here, because they can't actually help. You see, he's running the infin, but these can't help. They can't help you. And this would be so useful over here. Just put it there. And then it's just going to shoot people. Here, it's not doing anything. Although I can sort of understand where he might break through this way. Well, why would he? There's Motshutsen here. And you can always move it back. So yeah, Blue is doing what we spoke about, really. Like I said, I don't watch these games beforehand, because it would... For starters, I mean, what's the point? But also, it would make it less exciting for me. Mortar being used, yeah, if you're not using it for anything else, just hit the paint. It might do a couple bits of damage, probably not a huge amount. There was a... Oh yeah, the helicopter's been moved back. Ah, this infantry unit that was here is not here anymore either. So we'll see who sees who first there. Spetsrazvedka, remember, they've got Iglas. This just needs to run away right now, because the second shot will kill it. He's not paying attention, but I think it moved vehicles, so he could smoke this. No. Sorry, I think it moved buildings, but he could still see it. So T-72 gets side shot there. Gotta be careful. He's already popped his smoke. BMP-2 moving up, but now he's lost his defense here. So Red is very slowly but surely pushing this back. As we spoke about, wonderful fallback position here. But the BMD-2s, they've got bad stealth. And without smoke, you're not going to run across that field. So you need smoke, really. Might be worth moving Estrella up here, but they've also got bad stealth. Yeah, he's moving them now, try and get the Mi-24. Like, he needs to repair this. As soon as you take a hit, you send it back, you get it repaired, because the next hit will kill it. Anyway, Spetsrazvedka go down there, so that turns out there is a bit of friendly fire when you saw that. Went down by HP there. So got hit by this. But it seems to be a reduced percentage. Like, if I've got infantry in a building and my own guys are and the enemy's in the same building and my own guys are shooting, it tends to actually, I still tend to win that fight, even though, I'm in the same building as him. I'm pretty sure there's, like, reduced chance of friendly fire or something. I need to look into it properly. So he's trying to take out this drone, but he's just flown over all the enemy AA, and now I'd be very surprised if he makes it out there. That thing went the way of the dodo. Down it goes. But blue is continuing to push here. There is a Conkers here. Some Desantniki there. In the meantime, he is losing this. So he's bought another T-72 to try and hold it off, but I can't really see him holding on to this. I mean, literally, all this guy has done is just bought BMD-2s. It's just buying more and more and more and more. I mean, it's such a brain-dead Div 76Y. He's not even swapped into the planes yet, which is probably a good idea, to tell you the truth, to not swap into the planes, because they are quite expensive. So blue is getting in here now. The Conkers was forced to withdraw, and you'd love to see a CV come in, because he is about to lose this. Does this have smoke? It's time to smoke. Sad. And yeah, the Motschützen falling back a building. Yeah, shame about that CV tank. There is a CV here, presumably on his way in. Having said that, he's just lost most of his fire support. Ah, the Sturm has been moved up, so there you go. So because he took this now, he can shoot down there. 2,800 meters range. Obviously it missed that one, but... and now it's dead. I guess it could have stayed back here and still done that. But yeah, what you want is an infantry one in here. Infantry ATGM in there. So blue is taking these zones, and it's just a race against time, because red is trying to get back in here, although his fire support sort of ran out. And the T-72s haven't ran out. And so it looked pretty ropey there. Oh wow, he's finally bought some smoke. So now that everybody's dead, he's dead. So this is what we spoke about. And yeah, I think blue needs to reinforce this a bit. Yeah, so he's buying even more T-72s. He will not run out, as we spoke about. Just weird that he never bought that Napalm Grad. I think that would have been a great investment on this forest. He would have got so many kills. But yeah, blue's taken this, and now he should be trying to take this. Like, you just send one of your BMP... They're only 40 points. Press N. Just press over here. Find out where he is. And get that CV. Yep, CV's on the way. T-72's on the way. Or just use a recon... Does he get recon healers? He does. He does. He gets the one with 4 PKTs. Just send that over there. Does somebody shoot you? You know. This thing has igglers. We saw it shoot the plane before. And there you go. So the smoke forces the enemy tanks forwards, which should then be in AT range of your infantry, but all his infantry's dead, so red's going to have to build up a bit longer here. But ThreeSix finally managing to get some points on the board. 20 minutes into the game, he's finally getting some points on the board. And, yeah. Pretty interesting game. You saw it was basically non-stop. I think if blue has a single ATGM infantry... There it is. So this should be coming over here, so you could shoot down there. I'm surprised he's not gone for the Conkers. Maybe they don't get Conkers. Oh, no, actually, no, it makes sense to go for the bundle of sticks, because the enemy doesn't have anything over 3 armor. So it makes perfect sense to go for the bundle of sticks. You'd obviously want that, because... Yeah, this will one-shot any 3 armor vehicle. Driving into the smoke like this is not intelligent. There is gonna be Desantniki behind that, and they are gonna kill you. Taking out that Schmel is probably not worth it either, although he... Oh, I assumed he was gonna bomb the Strelas with that. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I guess he just had that spare. Yeah, he really shouldn't be running into this smoke with that. I mean, he just lost the last one to infantry AT. He should recognize that, you know, just fall back and survive. Hey, obviously he gets that, great, but he's going to lose this 155 point tank. Yeah, so he should have fallen back there. So, okay, so now he's defending Anna, and in the meantime he's taken Dimitri Spencer. So this is sort of the plan. This is the play. is that, yes, okay, so if you do take Boris, which is a total pain in the neck, you are never getting to Papa. So basically you hold on to Boris for as long as you can and take Dmitry in center, which he has done. And now he's got the mid, which means that it's going to be very hard for Red to push back. And Red needs to push back to get more zones. So if I was 3-6, I'd reinforce this for another tick, and then I'd send, ATGM here, ATGM here. Maybe a bit of AA, like there's no AA there, you might send that. Oh, he doesn't get helicopters, 76Y, my bad. You don't have to worry about that. And now you see the power of, so BMD3s on the offense are not that great, like, don't get me wrong, it's got very high pen, but got side shot there. Could have just reversed into that smoke, he would have been fine. But yeah, he's not got recon here, he's sort of rushing it a bit. I think if he just builds up a little bit, builds up for 2 more minutes, if he hadn't attacked with those, or even just fallen back, this next blob of legit 7 grenade launchers with 7 Desantniki Metis. There's some more Desantniki Metis. He should use to take this. He should try and take this. I'm talking about Red now. And then you take this. You don't just run across the open field into T-72s, because that's not going to work. Although, you can smoke it off. You can smoke this off and then try and run in, but for Blue's perspective, he should really have a bundle of sticks in here. You don't really need one here as much as you need one here, and then you can swap it back to here. I guess he can't really afford to reinforce this right now. He's got the mot shot, so these have ATGMs on them, so it'll do. So mass BTRD, fast moving down mid, no smoke cover. Okay, so the smoke's going on that. Oh no, he did actually put a smoke there. So yeah, I guess he's just firing like one or two smoke and then swapping it to the next one, because it's a Nona as opposed to something else. So lost a couple guys in their transports there. Desantniki Metis have 17 pen, and these have 4 hit armor, so they will survive 1 hit from a Desantniki Metis. AT trying to duel the Strela. Gets hit, he needs to land it. Okay, 50% accuracy, low cohesion. Accuracy reduced by 75%. I didn't expect that to go that way, but okay. But yeah, this guy's taking stuff out instead. This needs to fall back to here, otherwise the grenade launchers are just going to immediately kill him, and there he goes. There was not really any point having this guy over here. Would have been better to have him back here. Or even here, because like his AT can't shoot at that range. The AGL bully is real here, but the BMP2 really messes these things up. It's just about the suppression. I mean, it just missed everything there, so it's not my fault. I didn't know I was gonna miss everything and then get critted. Come on. Anyway, somebody else did his job for him. Desantnikis can fire in forests now because they reduced the minimum range on these ATGMs because their maximum range went down. So they will be able to point blank that, basically. It's the point I'm trying to make there. And yeah, this tank though should be fine against that. So that was a very costly attack. I think if Red had just waited an extra minute for another smoke mortar to show up, and another batch of infantry, it could have worked. But it's always difficult to know when to wait and when to attack. But generally, I think his decision to attack straight into here was a poor one. I think he should have gone for mid instead, and then from mid gone for that. But in the meantime, the enemy just keeps buying T-set. Oh, he's finally bought it. So these guys are dead anyway, so that's a bit of a waste. And yeah, he cancels it after 11 rounds there. I guess he assumes there's somebody in there, but there isn't. But I guess because of the smoke, he doesn't know. Yeah, very exciting. So finally they stop killing each other for 5 minutes, so I can have a drink of water. 3-6 trying to recreate current events. And that is the surrender. So, GG, well played to both players. A really interesting game. I think ThreeSix played a pretty good game there, ranked 208. Lots of games. He's been playing a lot recently. And, because, yeah, this is only in the last 6 months, basically. So I guess he only started playing about 6 months ago. Because that's 578, and this is 642. Mr. X, rank 123, 80 games as Pact. They both seem to like Pact a lot. And, whoa! 3,000 total games. That's more than me. That's more than me. So clearly a big fan of Warno. Although you just see me be playing a Polish division if he's got Poland in his name twice. I guess the allure of 76Y was too much, but yeah, 76Y, they want to take ground early and then swap into air spam and ATGM spam. And ThreeSix just didn't give him that option, and he just ran at him with T-72s all game. I really like the smoke play with the mortars, cutting off those ATGM positions. Anyways, I'll see you in the next one. GG.